G'day guys, welcome back. I'm going to do a waterfall pour for you today. That's the one where you lift the canvas up like that and pour down in a stream, and the paint just sort of flows down like a waterfall. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it in my jug, but I'm going to do a split jug. So I've got a little bit of plastic there that I've cut. It was just a document holder that I've cut, and I'm going to pop it in there. Pouring medium is 70% glue, 30% water. I'm going to lift my canvas up with this plastic container, so hopefully that will be high enough. So 70% glue. This is Elmer's glue all, but you can use any white craft glue really. They all work pretty much the same. And 30% water, and to that I've mixed 1 part of my global impasto. I've got black and white to 1 part of the pouring medium. So that's the black and the white. And then for my gold, I'm trying out this Sargent's metallic paint, just called gold. So that's it there. It's empty now, that one. I've used it a lot. It's a lovely bright colour. Righto, let's get started. Now this is a 12 by 24 inch, so 30 by 60 centimetres. And I'm going to need about 700 grams of mixed paint for this size. So I'm just going to layer until my my jug's basically about 3/4 full. If you have it too full, you can't pour properly. It's not worth it. So I'm going to wipe my hands. I'm going to put some black in here. I'm just hoping it's not too thick. It's leaving a little mound. I'm just going to go for it. Black in the bottom. Put some gold in the bottom of that one, so they don't put that there quickly so that they don't run into each other. And then this one can have some white. And because I've only got 3 colours, it's a bit tricky, so I don't want to put white on top of that one. So this one's going to have black again. And then you can have gold. And then you can have white. So basically just alternating. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but I'm just going to give it a try. I've got enough paint. I have got some other mixed paint from, I think it's a class that I will use just for my background, I think. I don't know that I want so much white though. I think the white's going to be quite dominant. I think there's enough white in there. I might use the white for my background actually. Maybe just a little bit more. I don't think I should have put so much in actually. Never mind. Alright, the rest of the gold can go in. We'll see how much the white ends up dominating. Hopefully it won't be too bad. And just put the last of the black into that side there. You know how when you're doing a ring pour and you've layered your colours, you tend to get a lot of the same colour on the same side, and by doing the split cup I'm hoping to avoid that. Hope so anyway, that's the plan. Alright, so that's that one there. Now the white, I've still got 1/2 cup of white. I'm just going to water it down just just a little bit, put a splash of water in that, because I'm going to pour this onto my canvas. So this needs to be a little bit thinner than what's there in the jug. Actually, I hope I haven't got too much white in that. I'm just worried about it now. Never mind. It's done, isn't it? All right, so that's my white, and I'm going to just pour that along the sides there. Actually, I might just put a little bit here, just to help that paint flow. Finger painting. Doesn't need to be a thick layer, just enough to help that paint slide nicely on its little journey down the canvas, eh? Got a little bit more there if I need it for later. The canvas seems to be a little bit unsteady. It's a bit wobbly. It's no good, is it? Should have checked that before I started. Oh well. Sometimes I can just actually bend them, pick them up and bend them, and they go back. But I can't do that now because I've got paint on it. Righto, let's move that little bit of paint out the way. Pop that under there. Hopefully that's enough of an angle. If not, I'll just have to lift it, I guess. Now I'm going to stand up this side here. Actually, before I do that, I'll take out this divider. Oh dear. Look, I've got cells. Oh my, what's that from? Must be this gold. Must be the gold. Actually, I've recently been, look at that in there. I've been recently finding out that some metallic golds are really good for making cells. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to pour down let the paint do its thing. I'm trying not to have the mouth too wide. Paint seems to be a bit blobby. I have to go up a little bit higher. Looks very white, doesn't it? I was hoping to avoid all that white, but what can you do? There's always a next time, I guess. Paint's not really flowing as well as I'd like. I'm going to have to tip this up a bit, I think. Methinks. I'm going to do a little bit of a jiggle here as well. Just jiggling the cup a bit. Up and down, up and down. Wow, it's very white. Where's the gold? Oh well, next time I will know just to put in half the amount of white that I've used today. Oh, here comes some gold. It's a bit late. You're a bit late for the party, gold. Okay. Gee, I'm not exactly straight, am I? I was about there instead of there. Alrighty, let's move this container out of the way and see what damage has been done. I'm just a bit upset that it's so white. This is really pretty where the gold is. Anyway, let's get to stretching. Which way do I want to go first? I think what I'll do is I'll do up the top here first. Before I start changing my pattern too much. I'll just go up here, and unfortunately I do need to lose quite a bit of that paint to cover the corner there. Off we go to the other corner. That one's done. Okay, now I can concentrate on moving everything down. It's quite grey there. Up here is beautiful with all that stark white against the black and the gold, but down the bottom it's just a bit too blended. The bottom here was where I had too much white, I think, and then up the top I didn't add as much white, did I? So that's probably the difference. Let's turn it around. Such a shame I've only got that tiny little bit of gold. Okay, leave that tiny bit of black there. I guess in reality it's probably not a good idea to mix brands. I probably should have just stuck to my global. I think it would have been a better option. Just taking some of this smoky looking paint off. Okay. Well, not loving that, I can tell you right now. I think I'll just give it a touch and just see what happens. It would have been really, really pretty if this white and black hadn't merged so much. And I really thought that with the split cup it wouldn't happen. I thought my colours would stay more bright. I guess not. Alright, well, it's not really doing much, is it? It's just blah. Okay, I will scrape that. Look at this though, isn't it amazing? It's very odd. Very odd. Never seen my white paint do that before. I don't think there's anything else I can do to it. On the sides I'm getting these little weird cell things happening on the sides, up here as well. See that? Bizarre. I wonder if anything else will happen over time. Maybe I should leave it for a little while and see what happens. I really don't like it though. I just want to scrape it and redo it. It's looking like my gold is trying to react like the other metallics do, but the paint's just too thick for it to happen. Righto, leave that there. Call that a failed pour. I'll scrape it and do it again, no doubt, because it's just weird. If I had more gold in it and more black in it, it would have been much better. All right, I'll scrape it and I'll see you for the next one. See you soon. Bye for now.